like these little baskets like this.
You're on. I would just don't eat it. Don't wait for people to join.
The only thing you have to completely let it cool for it to be crunchy. Also, it's a little chewy.
You know what I would do? Why don't you move all that down there so you could be close to both? You know what I mean? So that everything is just in the same vicinity. It's easier.
Hello, everybody. That's on.
I'm gonna get you something so you can read the comments a little closer.
Should put it on Facebook. I mean, on my iPad, because
That's-
the iPad's bigger. And put the iPad over here.
No, but you can't stand it up. I'll get you your iPad to look at the comments now.
Oh, I got my I got my glasses. I'm sorry, guys. Kisses from Italy. Baci a tutta l'Italia. Kisses to everyone. What am I making? Madeline's not here, so it's me and my son. We're just trying out stuff. I like to try out stuff before I actually make it. You know what it is too? We're trying to make stuff that, like, not too fancy because people can make it. I want people to make it at home. I mean, look at these nice Parmesan baskets I made. This is Parmigiano Reggiano. Look how nice they came, huh? They come cool or what? I'm trying a few different ones. This one I made with half grated, half shredded Parmesan. As you can see, like it looks like a little nesty. We're trying a few different things. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit.
You see what side to control it from?
Yeah. I gotta toast some of this rice. Whoa.
Oh, I think that's done. Yeah. I'll take it out though.
On Sunday we like to do this because then we snack at everything that we make, you know what I mean? What's for dinner? A little bit of everything. All the girls are at Bartolina's shower. So we're just passing the time, doing some stuff. That's all.
What you're doing. Tell them what you're doing.
Right now I'm trying risotto. We're gonna try easy risotto. So first thing I did was I did about 4 tablespoons of butter melted, right? And now I'm toasting the arborio rice. Arborio. So I would say I put about a pound of rice in here, which is going to be a lot of rice. So we don't have mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a can of mushrooms from the can salad chop right. Hey, how you doing? Nice and easy, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you're gonna make rice, you can make rice in the little what is that, rice cookers they have. You could do it in basically anything. Look at the I don't know if you guys saw. I think I know I showed it to you guys. I made a nice little basket of what do you call it? Now I'm gonna keep switching around here. I'm gonna take this one out. Let's see how it cleans. I made this one a little bit bigger. You guys will see. Gonna let it stay another minute. I made a bigger one, and I made this one with just. I made another basket, but I'm gonna make it with just what do you call?
Jen is on.
Grated. Jen who?
Our friend Jen.
Ah, Jen, how you doing, Jen? I love it. You're a perky lady. I love it. I love it. I love the way you dance. I love the way you cook. And you trying to do the same thing I think we're doing. We're doing a little more Italian. You're trying to show people how to just cook with whatever they have at home. Like yesterday, you gonna post anything today, bud?
I don't think so.
Yesterday we made, he's gonna put it on. We made like a cold cut salad, all right? We had old cold cuts left that I bought to make pizza rustica. And then I had it left over, and I said to myself, what am I going to do with all this? You know, we made a nice little salad. We had a little bit of giardiniera, which is like cauliflower and all that stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. All right, and then I used that. See if Mommy has any white wine in there.
White wine?
Yeah.
We do.
On an extraordinary journey along the Columbia and Snake River.
I'm sorry, I'm toasting the rice here. Rice needs a little bit of attention.
I don't know. Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc?
Pinot Grigio, man. Yeah, that's good. Dump all that in there.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
And
give it a
stir it?
And give it a stir, yes.
It was really in there.
Another minute, buddy.
It wasn't that much.
It's okay. So what I did first was I got the arborio rice. I think I showed you guys already. I got the arborio rice. I toasted it with just a little bit of butter. My son Buddy put some wine in there, and now I'm gonna make it.
That was probably about, I would say, a quarter cup.
Yeah, about quarter to a half a cup. I'm gonna let all that suck up nice in there into the rice to give it a little bit of flavor. I didn't put any flavor in here yet. My nonna in Italy used to make risotto col coniglio, risotto with rabbit. Oh, it was delicious. Delicious, let me freaking tell you. Boy, oh boy. I'm not using the stock in there because Madeline only has a little bit left of the homemade stock. So for testing, I'm going to use the bowl and basket. And sometimes I don't put all stock, and I don't put my seasoning until later. I'm going to put this just to cover the rice up a little bit, see? Now I'm going to give this a little stir. And this is going to cook for a while because I got it all nice and slow. It's going to absorb all that nice juice I put in there right now. You can use beef stock, you can use chicken stock, you can use vegetable stock. I mean, you know, you can use just basically any stock that you want, you know. Me and my son said, what do we have today? So my son said, you know what, Dad, I have some truffle oil. So in the end, I'm going to put some truffle oil and I'm going to put some mushrooms in there that we just got in a can, you know. I know it's not the most Italian thing to do to use canned stuff, but I don't care. We're in America and we do what we got to do. I'm sure somebody in Italy snuck a can of mushrooms here and there in their risotto or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, my mother used to make all the time. She used to make risotto milanese. Oh God, it was so good when my mother used to make it. Risotto milanese, it was delicious. Let me tell you, you know. And she used to make it like 2-3 times a month because rice was cheap, you know, back in the 70s, and it filled up your gut. You know what I'm saying? It just filled you up. So why not? Vito Stone, what a stud. Yeah, I'm a stud, Vito. I felt bad I couldn't go yesterday to see Tony, but today's Bartolina shower. So the whole family is over there at the restaurant. All the girls are, at least. The boys, some of the boys got together at Buddy's house, but I had things I had to do here in my garage. So let me get something out of the oven.
Oh, is that the cheese?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't cook it. I think I cooked it too
No. Oh, to be able for it to be flexible?
Yeah, to be flat. But I wanted to try it.
No,
to
it
see.
looks. Here. Go ahead, do it right there.
I think I might have cooked it too much
To make it pliable.
to make it pliable. Yeah. See, this is a small basket.
Let's see.
Yeah, we gotta see how it goes. Let me give this a stir. Let's see what the recommended time is in here for the bed. This cooks in
No,
about...
this is still pliable.
Yeah, it's not pliable. It cooks in about 20 minutes.
It's hot, so you have to be careful, but it's pliable. So what's in that? What is that?
This is straight up Parmesan cheese. Straight up. Just Parmesan cheese.
And you want to serve the risotto in that.
And I want to serve the risotto in here. I'm going to make one with you guys, but this one I made before we went live, so I'm going to save this one right here. This is just straight up risotto. It baked for about 8-9 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. I'm sorry, straight up cheese. I'm sorry, guys. My eyesight is not so good anymore, so it's hard. Buddy, give me that iPad.
It's dead.
Oh, it was dead?
I don't know why. These iPads.
I'm going to turn this thing around again. Go back to risotto.
Perfect.
See, look, see how it's starting to absorb everything? And that's what we want. So that's how the grain is gonna, well, rice is a grain. You know, I never knew this in Italy when I went last time. The gentleman told me, a guy told me when we were driving, the driver of the car told us that Italy is the biggest producer of rice in Europe. And I looked it up and it's true.
How much stock? How much risotto?
All right, so I used about a pound of risotto, and I put 2 pounds, 32 ounces.
This is 2.2 pounds.
Yeah, but I have half here.
Oh,
I put 1 pound. I put about a half.
So that's
about a pound. And that we bought in Italy, me and my wife, that one. So, and it says it's a 16 to 18 minute cooking. I have it a little bit low, so it might take a minute or two more.
what type of stock should you use?
Listen, I prefer to use a vegetable stock, but Madeline has stock inside there, and she has it in the jars, and I don't know exactly what the heck she has in there. So I'm using chicken broth with reduced sodium, fat-free. I don't know how fat-free it is, but that's what it says. And listen, like I said, this is more like, you know, we're emptying the cupboards. Like I said yesterday, we made like a cold cut salad. So we use super sad. My buddy's gonna put it on tomorrow on our social medias. But I use like super sad, mortadella, ham, capicola. We use provolone because we cut the big provolone. You guys saw a video that we did a while back. And then we used like giardiniera. We had like a giardiniera thing. You know, the cauliflower, carrots all cut up. We had some roasted peppers left over. She had some other stuff. We threw it all inside there, mixed it up with some olive oil and some vinegar, and it was delicious. We didn't put any salt in there because I think cold cuts have plenty of salt in them. So
When you buy risotto, is it regular rice or does it say risotto?
look at that.
Dad.
Look at the little bruschetta that we made. How's that? How you doing? I love it. I love it.
What type of rice do you buy when you make risotto?
Risotto. This one says arborio. This is Italian rice, and this says arborio. I had this one in Italy, and I loved it, and I got it, and I bought it here. Now they sell it here too. I think I saw this in Pastosa. Pastosa's had it. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has it, but.
And we're doing risotto with what?
Risotto. We were looking around. I got a can of mushrooms here. I have a little bit of truffle oil. Let me see the truffle salt, buddy. We have truffle salt here that we could use. My future son-in-law Justin bought us that one. Then what is that? Truffle oil, and then a little bit of truffle oil right here. Truffle oil, extra virgin olive oil, truffle flavored. So far, that's what we're gonna put, but you never know. We might come up with something else. See, you guys, the rice is starting to grow a little bit. You know, you start off with a pound of rice, and it looks, oh my God, it's only this much. Like, you know, like this is a pound of rice, but this is gonna, it's gonna quadruple probably. And then for extra flavor, like I said, I made the basket. So we're gonna make a basket right now. I'm gonna show you guys. Get the cheese, bud. Get that. Where's that cheese? Right here. So I'm gonna get. I think I used 5 tablespoons of it. Listen, you can eyeball it too a little bit. 3. No, I think I used 4. It was 4. Yeah, it was 4. 4 heaping spoons of Parmigiano. Then I spread it. So I'm spreading it out a little bit to make it look like a circle. And I'm going to leave it a little bit thick. And now my Bubba is going to put this in the oven.
You have a timer set?
Yeah, put the timer for 9 minutes. Sorry guys, I keep switching back and forth. I'm just going to give the rice. That's the only thing with this rice. It does require a little bit of attention. But whatever requires time and attention, usually it's worth the time. I just put like a quarter cup of half a cup of water in here if we need more. I usually like it a little wet, and we are going to use the flavors from the salt.
Reintroduce what you're making, because a couple of new people are joining.
All right, so if you're new, we have nothing to do today, me and Buddy, because all the girls have at Bodolina's bridal shower. So I told Buddy, says, we got nothing to do. What are we going to do? Let's do this, let's do that. A couple of the guys went over Buddy's house, but I had to do some things here, and I just got done. So I said, you know what? Let's make some rice. We had rice, so I'm making risotto. And I said, what else do we have? We had risotto, we had mushrooms. We got a little bit of truffle salt, a little bit of truffle oil. And I had a 5-pound bag of Parmigiano. So I said, I'm going to make some Parmesan basket, and I'm going to put the risotto in here. Nice little, you know. Then when it breaks up, you can eat it with the risotto. Delizioso. Yeah, this is starting to really come together now. See, every time I put the every time I put the broth in here, and I said I'm using chicken broth. I use this whole thing, but now I'm putting some water from in there. I think after the rice absorbs this batch of water, so in total I probably put, I would say about 40 ounces of water in there. I'm sorry, 40. I keep saying water. 40 ounces of broth in there. Can you see any questions, bud?
How did you get the Parmesan to basket shape?
Well, what I did was, I'm going to show you guys, but look, Carlos Bakery glass. I put it on, you can use any glass. You can put it on top of here, and while it's still a little soft there, you give it a little bit of a little help fall into the sides, and it stays together. See? Believe it or not, at the bakery back in the day, even when my father-in-law was around, we used to make this basket like this, all right? And then we used to paint, not this, we used to make it with, oh my God. One time we made it with almonds, and then we made it. How do you like that? Huh? I'm going to show you guys that one day. Oh yeah, the rice is really starting to, so, don't break it. We'll make another one anyway. You can break it. How does it taste? It's not bad.
I like that one better because you cooked it longer, and it's like it crisped up.
Crisped up.
Oh wow.
A little test. Yeah, the rice needs to cook a little more. Delicioso. I'm gonna lower this a little bit.
A lot of people keep asking, like, can you use any other rice besides risotto? No. You can't.
You can.
But it's not going to come out the same.
No.
Risotto is risotto. It's risotto rice. You can't use regular rice.
No.
It'll
To
be
make risotto like this, you have to use arborio. A lot of stuff you can replace, but unfortunately this one you can't replace. It's good, my bud. Taste the rice.
Oh, it's just starting to.
It's a little hard. It still has to cook the rice. It did say 18 minutes. Sorry guys, I'm gonna
No, okay.
we'll clean up after. So the rice is something that, you know, it's cheap. I mean, look, all the cultures use rice. Look, we use rice, Americans, Chinese use rice, Italians use rice, Spanish people, Latin Americans from all over, they use rice, you know? So it's filling. And there's so many ways to make this. You can use fish broth. I mean, you can put shrimps in here. You can put lobster in here. You can buy lobster meat. You can buy crab meat. What did Vito say? What's the brand of the risotto? The risotto brand is Paolo. Paolo risotto. Like I said, it requires a little bit of TLC when you're working with it, but do it again. Rice is still a little hard, but
Name of the race again.
Paolo.
I'll hold it up if anyone wants to screenshot it or hold it up for a couple seconds.
For more 2024 politics, let's bring in today's panel. With me today is the American First Politics Institute Communications Director, Mark Lauder, and Argument Initiative Senior Advisor, Tim Hogan. Gentlemen,
Where did you say you could find the risotto?
so let's start with President Trump.
Listen,
in South Carolina.
I saw risotto.
Pastoso?
I saw that one at Pastosa, that brand. But I also saw risotto, other brands of risotto at ShopRite. I don't know if I ever saw it in Uncle Giuseppe's. I know they definitely
ShopRite
have
just might have more of the generic brands. Like it's not gonna have have the Italian brand, but it's still risotto.
And if you're local in Hoboken or Jersey City, you can go to Tony's Bakery on 2nd and Clinton. They definitely have it. They have all the stuff. 2nd and Clinton, Tony's Bakery. Tell Danny that I sent him. Max is his brother. Oh, Nick, that I sent you. Those are my wife's cousins. Oh, if you're in Hackensack in Bergen County, where they gotta go? Clementi's Bakery. They definitely have it. Ask for Vita. She will help you. She's awesome. I'm really proud of myself with these chips. Just gotta check them
He
out.
said Long Island, they have it at. Here, I'm gonna pin that comment, Vito.
What'd you say?
Vito put a place where they have it in Long Island.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if you go to Brooklyn, if you go to Long Island, I'm sure the Italian neighborhoods, they all have arborio rice. My mother used to buy because it was cheap, or like $1. She used to buy a kilo of it like that, or like less than $1, and we used to eat 2-3 times out of here.
Oh, Vita's here.
Vita's here. I love you, Vita. You're the best.
All right, more from the Fox News voter analysis. Most important issue.
So that's what we're
Tell
gonna.
Vita to type the address, the Clementi.
Yeah, put your address, Vita.
Of Clementi.
But I ran Vita. This is the last of the rice that I have. I'm gonna make it one more time. We're gonna make a video of it, a little bit more in particular. But then I need more rice, so that means I'm coming over because I gotta come buy some more rice. Maybe you can give us a little consultation. See which rice to buy. Oh yeah, she's cooking good, Vita. Oh, she's a ringing.
What temperature the oven at?
The oven's at 400.
Okay, that's good.
It's good?
Yep.
So get it. Get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Vita, put the address of Clementi's in and I'm gonna pin it.
We're gonna pin it, whatever the heck that
So
is.
everyone can see
Oh,
it.
that's when you mark it so everybody can
So
see
everyone
it?
can see it. Oh, that's...
Good? Put it over here, baby doll.
Watch out.
That's my boy right there. I love my boy. Mwah.
That's good.
See how it's percolating a little bit? Now listen, I use straight up grated here, but maybe the next one I have some shredded. I'm gonna put both parmigianos. Shredded and grated. I like to wait a minute. But see, I put about 4 tablespoons of it, 4.5 tablespoons, and then I spread it out a little bit. It made about an 8-inch circle. Now
I just pinned the Clementi Bakery. That's the bakery. Give them a follow.
Give that a little stir. See, now it's getting a little hard. See it? See, it's very thin. It's not thick at all. But I think the softer you put it, the better chance you have it breaking. But look at that. See? See, guys? So I'll help it a little bit to get the shape, to create the shape. And the deeper you do it, the more...
What temp of the oven do you have it at for this? 400?
I have it at 400 degrees. So now the next one I'm going to make, I'm going to put like a tablespoon of shredded first. Then I'm going to put... Trying something different, you know? We're testing. We're doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Should I get something bigger to make a deeper basket?
You can get a wider glass.
You know what I mean? That's what I meant. Well, you know what, Dad? Why don't you do it opposite side?
Yeah, you could do it up, babe, but then I'm afraid it might fall in.
Oh, my fault.
See, I'm just helping a little bit here. You guys can see that. Babe, but then I'm afraid it might fall in.
Oh, my fault.
See, I'm just helping a little bit here. You guys can see that.
Here you go.
And put the oven. Yeah, I'm gonna come on in a little bit. All right, I'll come down a little bit. Yeah, I'll be there in an hour. Not even an hour. Let me just get dressed and changed. All right. Bye. They're playing cards.
They're playing. That was my Uncle Buddy. They're playing cards.
Our risotto's cooking. We made another bruschetta. See? Little basket. We're going to try using a different glass, like my son said. We're going to try to make it a little bit bigger. Here, put it back, bud. Put this back in your watch. It's a little hottie.
Watch out.
I think the rice casi è finito. Almost finished. Let's give it a little bit of taste. I think it needs to cook. See how it... See how
So it's a little longer
see how
than
the grain's
18
a little
minutes.
white? A little white? Yeah. A little while longer.
So when should you start adding like the mushrooms and stuff? Once it's done cooking?
Yeah. Like I think this, me personally, I think this has like another 5 minutes. I have it low because I don't want to burn it because I'm going back and forth. But this should take about 20 minutes total. You can put a little bit higher. I put a little bit lower. And then I'm going to add my truffle salt. A little bit drop of the oil on the end. And I'm going to put the mushrooms when I put the truffle salt in. Just so they heat through. Because these mushrooms are already basically cooked. So in about 4 minutes, I'm going to put the mushrooms in there, if I remember. Because mishkar, that sometimes I forget to remember. You know
So just to remind everyone again what you're making, because new people are joining in and they're asking, just say what you're making.
I'm making risotto. And I said, what do we have in the house to my son buddy? And my son buddy said, we have some mushrooms, we have some truffle salt. So we're making a little concoction. Then I had a lot of Parmigiano Reggiano. And I made some Parmesan baskets to put the risotto in. And we're going to eat quick because I got to go to Buddy's house. He wants to play some cards with my other brother-in-laws. So we're going over there.
Everyone's asking where's mom. She's at Portolina's
Oh, mom's at Bartolina's bridal shower.
bridal shower. Grace's daughter's bridal
Bridal
shower.
shower. Oh yeah, it's coming together now.
Where was the best risotto like this that you had?
The best
So we had
risotto. Let me tell you something. The best risotto I ever had. Here in the United States,
No.
in Italy.
Where do we have this?
Where do we have it?
At Loretta's house.
Yeah, my cousin made it, Loretta. But in the restaurant, I had this in. It was a town near Torino, near Torment. The guy made Barolo wine rice. I don't know what the heck this guy did to it, but I think I have an idea. He had a little bit of ground meat that he probably cooked for so long. He made like a little a light bolognese, and then he made the rice. But instead of using white wine, he must use Barolo wine and made it all red. And let me tell you, the little bit of the meat and his seasoning. Oh my God, it was delicious, delicious. Oh yeah, stop and come together. I'll taste it one more time. Yeah, it's starting to soften up.
So it was definitely longer though than what the box said.
Yeah, but I also have it very low. So now we're gonna add a little bit of the truffle. This is strong, right?
No, look, I always do that too. Yeah.
All right, so I gotta put it in my hand. I don't want to put too much. So I'm putting about
2 tablespoons?
2
More?
teaspoons. 2 teaspoons.
No.
That was about 2 teaspoons of the truffle salt, and let's see how strong this is. You'll like me with the truffle salt, so you could taste it too, but and tell me if you think it's enough. I'm gonna put our mushrooms in there, and this is what is this, 4 ounces, 5 ounces? What the heck is this thing over here? I'm gonna put our mushrooms in there, and this is what is this, 4 ounces, 5 ounces? What the heck is this thing over here? In there. You gotta come to Uncle Buddy's house, or you gotta study?
I have to study.
See, look, just a
Should
little
we
bit
do
of that.
now?
Mushrooms in there. I'm gonna let this, like, I hate to use the word, but I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit. And then on the end, I'm gonna put a little bit of the olive oil. And then maybe I'm gonna put a little bit of Romano cheese. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of Romano cheese. Listen, if you don't have mushrooms, you can saute some ground meat in here. If you have a little bit of fish stock and you have those little shrimps, you can put those inside here. They will cook inside here. I mean, you know what? Something different. Something different. Homemade cooked too, you know? Something that you made right at home. And your family will probably enjoy that. Here we go. Buddy, you want to taste it?
Yes,
tell
I
me.
will.
Have you eaten this morning?
You taste it and let me know.
I ate it, so I ate half of it yesterday, and I had it today for breakfast. And this is what she ate in 2 days.
I'm gonna keep stirring here, guys. I told you this is stuff that unfortunately requires a little bit of TLC and attention. Fire. I like it somewhere in between. You know. See? Somewhere in between there. Oh yeah. She is coming together. You know what? I think this is gonna get done right when the only thing I want to do here maybe is put a little bit more burro. A little bit more butter.
Maybe you forgot me. Perhaps you could take a stool.
Put a little bit more butter. Maybe instead of 2 tablespoons, we're gonna put 4 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt in there a little bit.
Okay. Your iPad finally charged.
I know I don't use it that much. I should use that more though. I gotta see if you can stand that up over here though.
Look, now you can see it.
Oh, see, con the bell.
You can put it as kind of as close as you want, I guess. But you gotta leave it plugged in
Oh
for
yeah,
now.
yeah. Just leave it like. Oh no, you can't.
I got it.
So we use in total. We use 4 tablespoons of butter because I used some to just cook off the butter. I'm sorry, the rice in the beginning, and then I used some on the end. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Delicious. Tell me if it's got enough truffle. If it doesn't, just put it. Just don't forget, we're gonna put a little bit of the oil too. So we're gonna use a little bit of the truffle oil. You could taste it.
No, you gotta add more.
So add more. Go ahead.
Not salt though. Maybe the oil will be good.
Yeah,
So
no,
add
I
the
got
oil
you.
first, and then
Right.
you can add the salt. But it's definitely the flavor is there.
Alright, so this one, I'm gonna show them how to make this one, bud.
Okay.
So this one I made with a little bit of the shredded and a little bit of the grated. A lot of people do the nest. They even put salads in here. They put, what's it, you did
Oh
it?
my god, yeah. No, I didn't. Want me to add this?
Yeah, yeah, add some oil. So my son's gonna add the oil.
A lot of times the oil is more potent.
See? Very pliable right now. How thin is that? And it's delicious, believe me guys. Delicious. See, we're gonna shape it here. Just turn this a little more. See, I put it on top of an upside down glass. That's all I did. Now I'm gonna help shape it into a cup. And I'm gonna let it get hard over here a little bit. Let it dry up. We don't need this no more. See, look, it's taking the shape of the glass. Is that cool or what? Freeze up a little bit. Anybody asking any questions, bud?
What are you making? Risotto with truffle and mushrooms.
Oh yeah. We basically cleaned out the cupboard and we made risotto with it. But I promise you, I'm gonna make risotto over the in this week.
Somebody said add a little bit of black pepper. You're right.
Okay.
Not too much.
We'll put the rice away. Where's this from?
Put it down. Just lay it down.
I got a Ziploc here. Supposed to be able to be Ziploc. But that's not. Okay, stay. See now look. It's getting hard, drying out. We're gonna need our risotto. So we got one for Buddy and one for me. How is it? Good? Should we put some shredded Romano cheese or you think
You
it's
want
good?
to?
In the 6 months since we've been here, 200 more graves have been added. 200 more.
Did you put any of the oil?
Yes. If you want to add a little bit more,
Some graves,
give it a taste.
some freshly dug. Many were personal favorites of the fallen. This family giving their loved
Holy
ones a
shootski.
celebration with
Okay,
flair.
good. I'm gonna shut this off.
So this shuts off the burner. This shuts off the everything.
Oh my God, this is lunch tomorrow too, guys. Lunch tomorrow.
Did you add the cheese or no?
No, I'm not gonna put cheese because we have this on here.
Oh yeah, hello.
So here we go.
He was very kind to everybody. He tried to help everybody.
As the widow hugs the grave, the mother blames the U.S.
How do you like that? There's a fork for you. There's a fork for me.
The cemetery getting more crowded, but leaving behind room for more grief, more sorrow.
I'm gonna top mine off with a little bit more oil.
I'm gonna put some mushrooms in mine.
Put a little bit of truffle oil on top to.
Let's try this, guys. How do you like that? Huh? Oh my God.
Put a little bit of the.
Truffle oil on top
I'm gonna
of it.
hold that down so you can see it.
I think using that butter on the end too made it a little bit silkier. And you could put cheese. I just don't want to put any more cheese because I got the cheese baskets. But if you put this in a plate, you're more than welcome to put more cheese. I think that would taste delicious. Oh. Now, here's the trick. So you break a little piece off of this, and you use this as the spoon. Hope you guys could hear the crunch. Oh,
It's a little hot.
did I tell you? Oh. I mean, I don't know how long we've been live, but we did all this in like, what, a half hour?
Yeah.
A half hour, we did all this. Look at this, and I guarantee you, with 1 pound of rice, look, I mean, you could probably feed another 6 people in here. Oh.
I think he needs to make a case. I also think he needs to make a case for the fact
Oh my God, it's delicious.
almost all of it is spent inside the United States. The spends are made in Lima, Ohio,
And I'm sorry. Once the mushrooms cook down, like, how can you tell if it's canned or not?
Nope.
Like if once they're cooked down.
Salute.
pieces in Iowa. So this is money that's spent inside the United States.
Oh,
It's not as though
very good.
it flows into you.
Well, listen, guys, it was nice spending this time with you guys. We love you. I gotta hurry up, finish eating, because I'm going to Buddy's house. I'll try to go live from there. We'll see.